Welcome back, YouTube. This is Fedora 24 update number 3. Having some interesting issues, and I'm going to label it as issues and not problems. So let me explain. So my desktop is currently running Fedora 23, and I've been using Kdenlive Editor to edit the majority of my videos lately. I'm going to pull the mic up here so you can hear me better. If you do hear background noise, I do apologize. I have some air conditioners running because it's so cold, or excuse me, I wish it was cold. It's so hot here right now in Michigan. We got quite a heat wave sweeping through. So that background noise is air conditioning and fans running. At any rate, so my desktop is running an AMD Phenom 2X6 1055T CPU, and it has a Galaxy NVIDIA card, and I did install the NVIDIA drivers, and I do have a video that I'm going to release on how to install those NVIDIA drivers. If I haven't already released it, I'll check. But if you do a kernel update or you decide to upgrade to Fedora 24, I just want to warn you that you will need to run the installation of the driver again, the proprietary NVIDIA driver. You don't have to do any of the other steps in my how to install NVIDIA drivers video, but you will have to do the NVIDIA driver install again. So I will post a link to my video, and it's the step towards the end of the video, and all you have to do is run the install command. So you do a /NVIDIA, and I forget what the name is, but it's a long name. Whoops, I was trying to type so you could see it. Let's do that again. So, and I'm not on the correct system right now, so I can't show you, but you just do NVIDIA driver install with a / in front of it, and it will install the driver for you. And once you do that, so you run the command, you issue a reboot on the command line, and you'll be good to go. Now, just in case this happens to you, I'm only getting text only mode, and what happens is the screen will it'll go through the boot up, and then the screen will be in text only mode and it'll be blinking. Okay, so what you need to do to get to a login prompt so that you can run the command is Control-Alt F2. Control-Alt F2 will let you get into a login, and just log in as root because you're going to have to install the NVIDIA program anyway. So anyway, Kdenlive was crashing quite frequently in Fedora 23. I did do the updates, and there were many updates for Fedora 23, but there were no Kdenlive updates. So what I decided to do was go ahead and do a Fedora 24 update, and I'm going to install the NVIDIA driver again, and I'll do some more testing with Kdenlive in Fedora 24 because I know it's a newer version of Kdenlive, and we'll see how that goes. What else is fit to print in the news? I just want to let you know that I have a suspicion that the problems I'm having with Kdenlive are related to the proprietary NVIDIA driver, because as I recall with Fedora 23, using the built-in Nouveau driver, I was not having the problem where Kdenlive would crash. So other graphics intensive applications could have, I'm not saying they will for you, could have crashing issues with Kdenlive. Just a warning, and other applications if you use the NVIDIA driver. NVIDIA, however, releases updates frequently, and I've went to Fedora 24 and a newer version of Kdenlive, so let's see how it goes. I will release another update soon. Last thing I want to do before I go is show you I'm going to do DNF update, and let's see how many packages we have. So I'm currently running the desktop environment KDE Plasma, just so you know. So here we are about 24 hours later after my last update, and there's again an extensive number of packages that are available. And I see there are actually some updates for the Adwaita default GNOME interface, Breeze icon theme in KDE. Let's see, the GC compiler, some more KDE updates, a significant amount of KDE updates. LibreOffice gets an update. Virtual Daemons, not 100% sure what this is, but I think it has to do with the driver interface between the Linux kernel and the hardware. Looks like Python is getting an update. The Oxygen theme is getting an update for KDE Plasma, which is what I'm on right now. And just an FYI, KDE Plasma, I really have no problem with it, and it, just so you know, Kdenlive seems to work well. So there it is telling me I have updates, which we already know. If I run monitor, and I will run the KDE version, I could run the GNOME one just as easily. And let's do a bit of an expansion here. Let's just get an idea. So we're chewing at about 3.9 gigabytes of my 7.7 gigabytes. Now, I do have Fedora, I do have Firefox open. I have Fedora open. So there are some programs that are open, but that's quite a bit of memory. This goes down by about a gigabyte, if not more. And you can see the processors, how busy they are. Now I am doing a video capture, and it is 4K video capture, so I imagine that it would be a little bit busy. But I wanted you to see that so you know. If you only have 4 gigs of RAM, KDE Plasma is a more full-featured desktop interface, but it also uses more memory. So just something to consider. I'm not going to do these updates right now because I don't want to slow down my capture, but I just wanted you to see what kind of updates are coming down the pike. Fedora 24 on my Lenovo Yoga 2 Pro 13-inch, running perfectly. I've had no problems. On my desktop, I suspect it's NVIDIA related, and it might be more than that. It might be between NVIDIA and the Kdenlive application. So we're going to find out what happens when I do the Kdenlive update, and I'll get back with you. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time on Fast Gadgets.